The range of brass hose connectors is very simple to use, very flexible, but more importantly, rugged. It won't be damaged by if you drop it or tread on it, and more importantly, it doesn't leak. The heart of the system is the tap connector, which first of all goes onto the outside thread of the tap. You'll notice that has a rubber seal in, so all you need to do is nip that up. And the other part that locks into it is the hose connector. To fit this to the hose, you simply undo the collar, feed that through onto your hose, and then feed the end of the hose into these teeth, like so. You'll notice, being machined brass, you can get a really tight, secure lock on that hose so it won't pull off. You notice on the inside of this connector some stainless steel ball bearings. They do the locking, but they don't corrode and they don't lock themselves when they get rusty. To connect, pull back on the collar, push up to the tap connector and fix, and that's done. Very secure fixing. It won't pull off, the hose won't pull out, but more importantly, it won't leak. If you want to permanently connect two ends of hose together, then use a brass joiner. Simply put the end cap onto the hose, feed around the serrated teeth, and then just lock it together, like so. That's a very strong and very permanent connection. If you want to quickly join two ends of pipe together that have got brass couplings on already, then a male connector is what you need. Pull back the ring, push the connector into one side, then take the other bit of pipe and do the same. That gives a very strong and permanent fixing until you want to disconnect, and you pull the ring back and pull them apart. There's three different configurations available in the tap splitter range, but they all have the same characteristics. Cast brass, so they're extremely strong. Inside, the valves themselves not only have a teflon seal, but they're also stainless steel ball bearing as well, which enables it to make a really positive closure. The handles themselves are actually metal, but they're plastic coated. At the top of each of the tap splitters, they have a 3/4 BSP female thread, which screws at the bottom of the tap, like so. Then we have, on this configuration, two outlets, again 3/4 male this time. So if we wanted to fit a hose directly to one side, we can just put a quick tap connector on one side and connect the hose up. And on the other side, we can put a battery timer. The other configuration for the two-way is with the hose fitting already on. So we screw that on, and again, we can then click our hose directly onto it. Now you can put hoses on both sides, or you can leave one to just fill up a watering can if you want to. The final configuration is a three-way, but this time with a 3/4 BSP male outlets. So again, you can put a tap timer on the two outsides if you want to, or a hose connector on the middle, or hose connectors on all three if you wanted to. If you want to use two tap timers, this is simply done by adding a three-way brass tap splitter and fitting the controllers on either side. That leaves the middle section, the middle outlet, spare for connection for a hose or filling up a watering can. If you're going to use two timers, remember to set the start times at different times of the day. That enables you to take full benefit of what available water source there is.